Okay everyone, Humans for Targets here, and I just wanted to do a little video here on the baby Glocks. Did you guys get a chance to see both the G26 and G27, which is the smallest 9mm and the smallest 40 cal Glocks that are made? Go ahead and get them out here. G26, safety checked, unloaded. G27, safety checked, clear. Okay. Now, some of you may or may not know the G26 and the G27 40 are what many people refer to as the baby Glocks. And like I said, they're the smallest Glocks made. They are a big punch in a small package. And as I'll show you right now, all the exterior dimensions on these guns are exactly the same to the millimeter. It's the width, the height, the length of slide, everything. Okay? Now, this is the G26. This gun will also take the G18 Magazine, as you can see right there. That's how that one sticks out. G18 Magazine. Okay, here's the full-size 9mm magazine for the G17 in there. And my favorite, the 33-round G18 magazine. Love that magazine. So this will accept any of the 9mm magazines made by Glock. Okay, here's the G27. And here it is with a G23 magazine, the mid-size Glock, which is what I normally carry. The mid-size Glock, but there's the magazine. Here's the full-size Glock 22 magazine in there to give you 15 plus 1 rounds. Also, it helps a little bit with the grip, but you know what? I like the way these little ones grip. I'm a big guy, 6'3", 340, and I don't mind the way this thing feels when I grip it. Two-handed grip. No problems. Okay, now what I'd like to do, let me clear a couple of these items out of the way here. I'd like to break the guns down and show you a couple little of the differences on the interior of the guns. Okay, 26. Now I'll break down the G27. G27 I just got, it's brand new, very nice. Okay, now what I want to do is show you guys how the barrels differ. Now, even though the guns are the same dimensions exactly, you can see the difference in the barrels there as I hold them up there side by side, the diameters of the barrels there. Sorry about that, I was blocking the end of it. So there's the differences in the barrels. Let me show you the chamber of the barrels. There's your chambers. And of course the 40 cal is on your left. So yeah, that would be the differences there. And then on the frame, Notice how, okay, here's the G26. Now here's your ejector. This doesn't move. When the slide comes back, the extractor holds the bullet casing. It hits this right here, the edge of the casing, which is what pushes it out of the slide. As the force is coming back, it bounces off of this. See the bend in that ejector for the 9mm? Now notice how in the 40 cal that ejector is straight. That's pretty much those differences I just showed you with the barrel, and that is the main differences on these guns. You got your straight ejector there, and the one on the G26 is slightly bent inward. So yeah, that's the gist of those two guns. I really like both of these. I honestly don't really have a preference as for either one. I like them both. I think they're really good guns, and they run. You know, you're not going to have a problem with them. But yeah, I thought it would be nice for you guys to see the comparison side by side of these two guns, to kind of get a look at what they look like there. The G26 again. Yeah, so if anybody has any questions, like I always say. Oh, by the way, one other difference I almost forgot to tell you. The 9mm G26 holds 10 rounds, and the G27 holds 9. Just for the fact that the you know, the 40 is a little bit bigger round, but as you'll see, the magazines are the same height, length, and diameter. Just the 40 cal holds one less. So I hope this helped. If anybody was wanting to know, you know, about the differences between the Glocks or the baby Glocks, and you know, like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them when I get your message. All right, everyone. Keep your world safe. Humans for targets.